here at Shinedown Productions with Cornflakes of Reggae Vision once again. And today we're going to discuss these worsening economic times we're in. So, Cornflakes, what are your solutions?
Oh, well, my solutions are the same solutions that have been used over numerous times, in the past and up to now. So I think basically, first you gotta, analyze what's happening and realize that you gotta help yourself out. I mean, the price of gas is high, the price of food is high. If you're living in certain areas, you gotta pay for heat, that is high too. And then you gotta go to the supermarkets and buy food. So here, this is the first step. The weather is nice. Get a garden. Make a garden. Start growing some food. Try to grow it organically. I mean, try, at least try. And learn about the foods that you gotta grow. That when you eat them, it helps your system. You know what I mean?
So, what sorts of things do you grow in your garden?
Well, I grow like garlic, and I grow a lot of kale, a lot of cabbages, because cabbage is a very good source of fiber. You know what I mean? I grow lettuce. I mean all kind of things that you need, and you don't have to go to the store and buy them for like $5 and $6 a pound. You can basically just go out in your garden and eat them all summer if you just make an effort.
Mm.
You know.
How do you prepare your garden?
Well, I mean, you got to try to educate yourself in that field too. You got to realize that, you need to put some kind of nutritional stuff in the ground to balance out the soil because, number one, the soil is being depleted for years. So now you go out there to plant. If you just stick a plant in there, it's going to grow. But you need to go out. You need to go and, get into some kind of organization where people are trying to learn how to do like grow food and grow it organically because what you grow is you because that's what you're gonna be eating. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta go out there. You gotta get your little, You gotta understand the whole, the science. You need lime and you need, you know, you need worm casting. You need, azomite. You need, you need chicken manure. You need some kind of, you know, something in that way that gives you nitrogen. You need, I mean, it's a basic understanding, but after you get it, you're going to understand and you're going to realize how good it is to be your own food supplier. And you can do it.
And are there things you have to look out for when you're gardening?
Well, you got to look out for ticks. You can't go out in your garden and get drunk and hang out with six-pack beers and things because ticks, they crawl in places where you don't want to talk about. And they get up on your body. So the best thing to do is when you're out there, got simple, which is you can go to the Whole Foods or someplace and get some stuff that you just put on your shoes. You put it on your shoe around your pants leg because it's good to avoid getting ticks. Now they got all kind of ticks out there. In every tick that bites you, gonna give you Lyme disease. But all ticks, they're very dangerous. They bite, you got problems for a while, you know what I mean? So these are the things you gotta be careful on, If you're tender, you can't go there and let them fly bite you. Them flying mosquito, hey, they could like change your mind about gardening for the rest of your life.
What about water and things like that you need for your garden?
Well, yeah, you need to figure out that too because just like we need water, plants need water. So, it's a common sense thing too, you know what I mean? So, what's so funny?
Well, do you do anything to conserve water?
Oh yeah, well what I do is when I do my garden I get straw. I don't get grass or hay. I get straw because I use straw and I put that to cover my beds. In a way I think that keeps the roots and everything cool. And that way you water less.
Maybe keeps the weeds
And
down some.
you have less weeding to do.
Mm. All right. Well, are you gonna play anything for us today?
Yeah. I'm gonna play. I got no idea.
Mm. Hmm. Well, thank you.
That
Hey.
is not anything. It's just me trying to impress.
Mm. And let me ask you, while you were playing, I was thinking, well, what do you have in your garden right now? Here it is, still April. Can you put stuff out now?
Oh yeah, I got cabbage. I got kale. I got garlic that I started from last year. I got onions. I got celery. I got I got tons of stuff out there already. But all these things, if the weather change, it's not gonna die. Like tomatoes and peppers and cucumbers and those things, I would like ease off on that until
Mm.
maybe after Memorial Day.
Uh-huh.
Because you never could tell about the New England. I'm actually scared that the weather gonna change and all these leaves and thing gonna just freeze up again. Then you got a whole. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything to try to be negative.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see how that garden comes and when we talk to you later in the year.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.